Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I am immensely excited to be checking out the second most popular game on all of Kickstarter. That is Star Realms Rise of Empire, a Star Empire vs. Trade Federation 13-game legacy campaign, 3 new factions, upgrade cards, ... Now, this one I'm very excited about. Star Realms is in probably my top 10 to 20, maybe top 20 favorite games of all time. It's a game I absolutely adore. I played the snot out of the app. I've played it tons in real life. It's a game I just immensely enjoy. This is adding a legacy campaign, 3 new factions, which is massive considering there's only 4 factions in the original game. Upgrade cards. Super excited about that. That being said, I'd still have to know the player count, the time length, the age, a little bit more information, and as always when I go into a product like this, I'm very intrigued to see how they go about trying to convince new customers versus trying to convince returning customers, because you would think, you know, most people have tried Star Realms. Star Realms is immensely popular, but it's like, no, new people are getting into the hobby all the time. We can't assume that about, like, any game anymore at this point. So let's go. As always, when we go into this, 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? And then compatible with all Star Realm sets. Now that, I know they included all this information, but that is a really juicy bit right there too. Let's go.
They thought they had broken us.
Trade Federation taxation vessel hailing, requesting transmission.
They had not even bent us.
Repeat, requesting transmission.
Our 2 most powerful warriors are patience and time.
Repeat, requesting transmission. You're getting strange readings.
And that time is now.
No, it's not possible. All hands, battle station.
Thief! Thank you for calling me Marvato there. So this is a bit much. Like, it's just like generic space stuff. Oh no, there's more factions. Like, can we just get into it?
Prepare yourself for the biggest expansion to the award-winning deck building.
Love that one. Love that one. So immediately, the question that I was asking myself, how are they going to deal with new customers versus returning customers? And right here, winner of 7 Game of the Year awards. I love the fact that that is front and center. That says a lot.
Biggest expansion to the award-winning deck-building game, Star Realms. In Rise of Empire, 2 players will wage war as either the industrious trade
I like how they showed the box. They even showed it at an angle so I could see about the thickness of it. I like that a lot.
Or seceding Star Empire in the game's first ever legacy-style campaign, spanning 12 unique missions. Fight for the future of the galaxy by recruiting forces from 3 brand new factions. The militaristic kingdom, the wealthy Consortium, and the fierce Scavengers. Consolidate your influence in the galaxy by adding your faction sticker on new purchases. The change will add new abilities and affect the card permanently for the entire campaign. Each new match is chosen based on the outcome of the previous battle. New scenario rules are introduced and new cards and catch-up mechanics enter the fray that will help players turn the tide of battle.
I like how they mention that a lot, because one of the things that a lot of people talk about in some legacy games is some feel like they have a runaway leader problem. I've heard some people say that they felt that way about Charterstone. I don't know if I agree with that necessarily, because I haven't played Charterstone in years, but I love the fact that they address that there.
Battle. Win a political victory by completing your sticker upgrade sheet, or by using more traditional methods. Gain victory points by completing achievements. The faction with the most victory points at the end of the campaign is declared the winner. Once the campaign is over, the unique market deck you created together can be used in any Star Realms format, completely compatible with previous sets. Want to play again? Start from scratch using the Reset Pack, which comes with every possible variation of upgraded cards to allow for infinite playthroughs of Rise of Empire. Re-experience the story and discover new paths unplayed before. Whether you will establish dominance as the Trade Federation or win your sovereignty as the Star Empire, the box is a tightly packed feast.
What? Why'd you stop?
of new content, promising an epic galaxy-wide war on a never-before-seen scale. Star Realms.
All right. Deck building was my gateway drug so much that I tried
Rise
to
of
make...
Empire.
I don't know why this is jumping. Yeah, deck building is one of my favorite types of games. Like easily top 3. As well. Great video. Makes me want it. It is. I didn't like the first 30 to 40 seconds. I thought we dragged our feet a little bit before we got into it, but once we got into it, I felt like they did a great job. A great job there. So, Robert Dougherty, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Robert Dougherty grew up in upstate New York. He joined the U.S. Army at age 17, completed airborne training, and served with the 1st Infantry Division. He then attended Northeastern University studying electrical engineering. In 1994, Rob dropped out of college to pursue his lifelong passion, games. He opened the iconic Your Move game store and led the store's legendary professional team, which created a slew of Hall of Fame Magic players. Rob went on to run events in New England for Wizards of the Coast and create his own games. Rob was inducted to the Magic Pro Tour Hall of Fame in 2006. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. That's really cool. Rob has over 25 years of industry experience spanning nearly every aspect of hobby gaming. Magic the Gathering, Pro Tour Championship and Hall of Famer, game designer, Wise Wizards game CEO, designer and co-creator of Epic Card Games, co-creator of the Star Realms deck building games, yada, 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 yada. Tons of stuff here. But once again, that's what you want in this section. Can you do it? Yes, I feel comfortable. Now, that being said, always go back here and check the previous history. So we got 2 people also here as collaborators. Love that. Means we should have some good customer service going on. Hero Realms digital deck building game. Is this one out? Yes. I actually was just playing this like 30 minutes ago. It's really stinking good. I couldn't find anyone online to play with though. But very cool game. I'm going to dig more into that. Robot Queen. I don't think that one is out yet. Let's check these out. Make sure people got their stuff. The phrase infinitely replayable lessens my apprehension of purchasing campaign/legacy games. Hey, quick drop in on the run. Bye. Hey, Jeremy. I kind of like, I think I'm in the minority. I like the idea of it's just like permanently done, but I definitely don't feel like most people would agree with that. So let's see. Comments. Have people got their stuff as we're checking here? Is it possible to edit my pledge? I was just wondering if the box was made to fit the sleeve cards. No, so that one is not out quite yet. Comments, updates. Fulfillment have been exported for the pledge, man. I appreciate you owning the delays and not making the lame excuses to pass the buck. I'm still very much looking forward to getting to play my game. Hi, everyone. I would take a minute to let everyone know that I will begin sending out weekly comments on Friday to keep backers updated on the state of the Kickstarter. This will only be done when there's no news large enough to warrant an update on its own, but will also serve to stay open and communicate with their backers. Wow, this is fantastic. This is great. I like that a lot. Good customer service. So we have, looks like 2 games outstanding. Can we get 3? Printing schedule. We have the printer lined up on the printing schedule. So 3 games outstanding. All right, let's make sure this one's out. So that's something to note. I'm not particularly worried about it. I will say that. I feel like their track record's solid. Printing complete. Next up, assembly and shipping. So 4 things out pending. Woos. But people like me to check this, so I checked this. Shipping to backers started in U.S. and other regions soon to follow. That's from April. So yeah, so it looks like 5 things outstanding. But this one's from July 7th. We're working to book shipping containers, get the beautiful ship to our fulfillment centers around the world. So, something you need to note there. I'm not particularly worried about it once again on the Can You Do It, but I always like to check that. How much is it? The Kickstarter features Star Realms Rise of Empires, perfect for new players and experts alike. This 2 to 6 player game starts as epic 2-player 12, so it is a 2-player game. When the campaign is done, it can be played again and again as a 2 to 6 player Star Realms set that is fully compatible with all other Star Realms sets. Okay, so I would mention that. I feel like I'd mentioned that a little bit earlier, maybe on the marquee. But then again, I don't know, because 2 players might scare some people away. You go to, I don't know. How do you handle that? Rise of Empire Infinite Replayability Kit, a Kickstarter exclusive scenario, a 13th scenario. Woo! Kickstarter exclusive stretch goal promo cards. Wow, tons of awesome promo cards for you to unlock. And once again, in a deck building game, promo cards, those things are amazing. I love when I get promo cards for deck building games because you just throw them in there. Then every once in a while they pop up. You're like, ooh, there's the promo card. It's great fun. Plasma Pod promo card. I'd love to know what this does. Recovery bot promo card. But either way, that still excites me that these are just promo cards. 100, 120. So we haven't got to the price yet. We are talking about the stretch goals. We've hit 1, 2. We're hitting a bunch. Every 20K, it looks like. Excellent. 8 more promos. Wow. 2 more copies of Plasma Pod, Recovery Bot, Privateer, and Freight Rocket. There will be 3 of each in the trade deck. Wow. So that is I got to give them kudos. I love this because they're like, all right, this one is now pretty much getting upgraded from just being a promo card to being a regular card that is going to be in the game, but they're pretty much just making an expansion right here. Like, the stretch goals are you essentially getting a future expansion early, it looks like, or something like that. I love that. Hero promo card, fantastic. Great. More promo cards, they're showcasing the artwork. Like to see more of the stuff, but like the actual things they do, but still, very cool. I assume you just buy another box for more than 2 players, as most Realms games did. Ooh, that's actually a really good question. Because that would be cool. That would be amazing. Star Realms is a fast-paced game of space battles that combines, again, the tabletop, Rise of Empire, so that's just the gameplay video of it, but with the, I missed that series. The 2 to 6 player game features an epic 2-player 12 scenario legacy campaign in which 1 player plays the, The 2 to 6 player box set includes game board, nice, score dial, so this is kind of like the long, sexy scrolling shot, I guess, but with a little bit more information thrown in here. And now we're talking about the different factions. Okay, cool. I just kind of want to see the price. It's all good. Scenario packs, this is great. Sticker sheets, love it. Put it on there. Ooh, that's nifty. That's nifty. New Art Scouts, Vipers, and Explorers. Cool. Infinite replayable kits. Preview. Previews is gameplay. Nope. So preview.
You're putting those upgrades on your
Star Realms Legacy, better than the original. Rise the preview. Preview. Maybe it's not a gameplay because they don't want to show you. Oh, here we go. Gameplay. Awesome.
Yep.
Perfect. So we do have a gameplay, 2 gameplays, shipping. So we don't have the price at all. Not a fan of that. Because once again, anyone on iOS or mobile does not see this support area over here. So they can't just easily scroll over there. It's another click. Yeah, no price at all. Not a fan of that one. All right. Shipping. So we plan to ship to backers directly from fulfillment centers in the US, UK, EU, Australia, and Asia. Our goal is to get product to our backers as soon as possible. When products arrive at one of our fulfillment centers, we will begin the process of shipping backers in that region without waiting for the product. This means that backers in some regions may receive products before backers in others. Okay. I actually kind of like how they're spotlighting that, too. Because I know sometimes people are like annoyed, like, I see a bunch of people with the pictures of theirs. Why don't I have mine? And they're like, hey, that's what this is going to happen. Because if you're in China, guess what? You're probably going to get your game earlier. It makes sense. For this Kickstarter, you'll be charged shipping separately after the Kickstarter concludes. So it's $15 to $25. So they're giving me a ballpark here. That's fine. $15 to $25 for the box. I still don't know the price. And we have no price at all. So I have to go over here. $59. Wow, that's it. Whoa. This is fantastic. When you were done, this is that's great. $309. Shipping, please don't hate us. We don't drive the trucks. Yeah, pretty much. So I would honestly be spotlighting this. I think this should be on the marquee. $59 is fantastic. For a legacy game? Get out of here. Stellar win there with the price. I agree. I feel like it's just like not mentioning at all in the entire story. I feel like that's a bit of a misstep. Infinite replay tier. So this is if you get that extra pack. $79. That's really good too. And look at that. Everybody wants that. Wow. And I feel like, so this is why, for me, this is like a full point grade drop because I feel like that could have been a really fun part of this Kickstarter ride. Is just like that really nice pledge level where it's like $59 gets you this, $79 gets you the redo pack, and then you get all these Kickstarter exclusive stretch goals, which now we're up to like, what, 40 cards or something like that? Something crazy? You're essentially getting, a tuck box of just expansion stuff. which is fantastic, especially when you consider that the original Star Realms was only like 100 and something cards. Love it. Full point drop. It's just shopping section. I wish it was there. Retailer pledge. Retailer pledge. I imagine this one's going to be pretty good. No, only 6 backers. That's a bit surprising to me. I always just felt, well, I guess that's because this is more of a box, whereas Star Realms was always a tuck box. And I just feel like if I were running a game store, those tuck boxes, I don't know, I feel like they'd sell better. I wonder if they're afraid of being perceived as doing a bait and switch if they put the lowest tier on the image. Yeah, but it's like $59 is the game. But the game itself, like, because here's the thing. When I went into this, I wasn't like, oh, the only thing I expected was this game. Like, the pack, I guess, was extra. It was a surprise to me. I don't know. Then you put starting at. That's what I've seen another company do. Put starting at $59. Because I feel like that's totally honest. $59 is the price of the expansion. So $2,239 in the United States of America. Just crushing. London, though, coming up big. Wow. Big. London loves Star Realms by 21 people. Woo, go London. So, let's check out the FAQ, the updates, comments. So, apparently, deck building games, huge in London. Frequently asked questions, nothing. I'm thinking. Was there anything I didn't think about? Did we cover the VAT? Did we cover the VAT, the shipping? Yeah. Yeah, everything is covered. So, yeah, I can't really think of anything I'd have in the FAQ. Seemed pretty straightforward. Updates, 2 more stretch goals unlocked. Live playthrough tonight at 9 p.m. Like that. 2 comments. 5 comments, so not getting much engagement. So let's check out the one on the 5 comments. $200,000 raised in our first 14 hours. What an amazing first day. We reached our goal in just 18 minutes, then blew past it, unlocking stretch goal after stretch goal along the way. Just look at these promos. Cool. 16 promo cards unlocked. So here's my question. Can I get more Star Realms stuff? So there wasn't anything like add-on wise. We've decided a lot more promo cards to Kickstarter. Spread the word and help us unlock them all. Didn't even make it clickable. We cannot thank you for... Oh, because you're supposed to copy and paste it. We cannot thank you enough for your support. Let's make a deal, Rob. You keep making quality products, and I'll keep shoveling money at you. Happy part of it. Too easy. Okay. So I'd ask people questions, potentially. What kind... we're blowing through stretch goals. What kind of stretch goals would you like to see? What's your favorite faction? What's your favorite card? Anything like that. Also, I think it'd be a great opportunity to potentially... Like, I feel like if you dropped exactly what some of these cards look like, the hardcore fan base would eat that up. Anytime... Because I'm sure there's some sort of new mechanism, some sort of new nothing, something. Maybe they're trying to hold it close to their vest. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't seem like it's the most exciting, engaging updates. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Usually I don't support a project where I have yet to receive the last one that got listed by a team, so don't let me down. Thanks for your support. How do the new factions balance out when mixed with the original set? What is envisioned? Gameplay elements that are supposed to add, as I'm assuming they would have fewer cards than... yeah, and there's the other thing, too. Like, I don't feel like I got a good grasp of, like, what actually is new in it. But then again, there's tons of gameplay videos. So I guess I could put that on me, and I was skimming. So yeah, I'll put that one on me. Anywho, they're in there. They're doing the collaborators. We got the creators. Looks like good customer service. Awesome. I love that they led off with an episode of the game from tabletop. Instant full. Yeah, that's... And here's the thing. As someone who's newer to the hobby, like, I wonder... Oh, I don't want to get that. Like, the first time as a gamer you see tabletop, like, yeah. Oh, I miss you, Will. Okay, anywho. Final grade. Let's focus. Star Realms Rise of the Empires. And I'm trying to throw my bias aside. So as a hardcore fan of Star Realms, I feel like they did a great job. I want it. I immediately want it. The price was fantastic. Once you bump up the shipping, it goes to like $74. But I feel like that's offset by the fact we know shipping sucks and tons of promo cards. Like extra tons of promo cards. So do I want it? Yes. I think they did a good job making new people want it as well. 7-time Game of the Year award sort of thing. Can you do it? Yes, but I will say 5 outstanding projects, or was it 4 or 5 outstanding projects? Always something to note. But I'm not particularly worried about it. How much is it? Price, I felt like it was really good, solid, and the main pledge level that they wanted to sell was the upgrade pack. That was the goal, and so they priced it to move at $79, and I feel like they did a great job of that. And yeah, I will say I had the full point grade drop just because there's no shopping area, and I think that would it's missing, and it feels so weird because we just kind of talk about stretch goals, we talk about everything, but with none of that. But other than that, felt like aside from the first 40 seconds of the video, felt it dragged a little bit when we were like theme, because let's be honest, Star Realms is pretty generic space theme. Overall, though, I feel like I'm in a B+? Yeah, I'm going to go B+ on this one. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Star Realms Rise of the Empire. Overall, I felt like this was a really well-done Kickstarter, and $250,000. People seem to be agreeing with that. Not to mention, it's just more Star Realms Legacy. But let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for it. And as always, if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below as I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers. Bye-bye.